Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here with a Star Wars Hot Toys rant. Now I do these rants every few months. And generally when I tell you I'm going to rant, I'll give you a warning. I'm going to use a bunch of foul language and I'm going to get really upset. So that way it gives you the opportunity to turn the video off if you don't like listening to bad language. You know, I really wish I knew why my phone keeps focusing and unfocusing. It's really frustrating, and I'm sure it's frustrating for my viewers. And I do apologize for that. See? Just does it again. Okay, so I'm going to do a rant on the Hot Toys Darth Vader 1/6 scale figure that I got last week. The same one I'm shipping back because one leg was longer or shorter than the other. The particular Darth Vader that I have up there now, he's the Metacom 6 scale, or rather he's just 12-inch. Metacom doesn't know how to really do scales. Kind of reenacting the scene from Bespin, as I do with a lot of my different shelves. Do replications of scenes from the movies. Okay, so I paused enough time. You've had a chance to go ahead and turn off the video if you want. And I'm going to go ahead into my rant. What the fuck is Hot Toys doing? What is the Star Wars collector community doing? Why do you continuously put up with this shit? And I'm referring to the back power switch that's located obviously on the back of the new Darth Vader Hot Toys figure. Now I've watched other reviews and I'm a little bit happy that at least some people have come out and said, you know, putting in the batteries is frustrating and, you know, the different switches really are in bad spots and it's kind of irritating them a little bit. And for that, I say, fuck that. Just fuck it. You mean it's fucking irritating? It's fucking wrong. They shouldn't have put them out. They should have recalled these figures. Now I will say that out of all the Darth Vaders that I've come across, this new one is actually the best one as far as the sculpt and the figure goes. For sure it's the best one. I'm not getting pissed off about how he looks. I'm talking about that fucking button in the back or the switch in the back. You can't get to it. What the fuck is wrong with these people? And I did the same thing with the FX lightsaber. Let's go ahead and turn one of these on, okay? Awesome. The weight of it is great. The way it looks is great. Everything is super. But the fucking thing turns off after a minute. What the? Oh, even less than that. Now that actually could have just been the battery. But regardless, the fucking thing won't stay on. It's meant to be displayed. Okay, you don't take out the lightsabers, you don't take them out in the fucking backyard and beat the shit out of them. They'll break. They're meant for displaying. They actually come with a little display that you can put them on. But you can't have them on and display them? Did anybody ever bring that up in any of the videos? Oh, hey, by the way, this is so screen accurate. Oh, this is great. The weight is great. It looks just like the one that Luke had, or it looks like just the one I looked. I freeze framed the picture of it on the movie. It looks so realistic, and they come with this display case. Oh, gee whiz. Did any motherfucker ever mention the fact that they turn off after a minute? Give me a fucking break. Same thing with the Spin Master Yoda. Actually, it's a great figure. I do wish they would have added hair to him, but... And all the commercials and the reviews. Ah, it's great. Watch him on the ground. Roar, roar, roar. Can you put him on a shelf and have him on? Well, I fucking can, because I had to take the goddamn thing apart and fix it so you could do it. There, now you can display him on a fucking shelf. Yeah, but I had to fucking do it. Do you think any reviews online, people complained about the fact you can't have them on a shelf? Nope. Now here's the same thing again. At least people are at least mentioning the fact that the switch is in an inconvenient place. Inconvenient? It's fucking wrong. You don't put square wheels on a fucking car. That's not inconvenient. It's fucking wrong. One thing I learned, because this is a movie room, okay? I do love Star Wars. I love the franchise. I don't really care for Jar Jar Binks. That's completely something separate. But I collect items from movies and do shadow boxes and walls or whatnot or whatever the fuck I do in here. And I decided to start adding these Hot Toys and Sideshow figures to the wall because I thought they looked good. But one thing I learned is even though some people would say they're toys, they're not fucking toys. Okay, they break. You wouldn't give one of those stormtroopers to a 6-year-old and let them go play with that in the backyard. It'd fucking break. You don't sit there and manhandle these things.
Big question do you have?
Yeah, I have a question. Why is nobody understanding the fact that Darth Vader is wrong? This Boba Fett. Can you handle him? Of course you can. But you want to be careful around his gauntlets because there's little teeny fine pieces of plastic there that if you catch it on something or you drop it, it's going to fucking break. There's straps and belts and different things on these figures. You don't want to keep fucking touching them. Again, can you touch them? Sure, you can touch them. Can you take off their outfits and put them back on? Yeah, sure, but not like a $9.99 Barbie doll that you got at Walmart that you're going to have a tea party with. You don't fucking handle them like that. You sit there, you take them out of the box, you look at them, you may review them on YouTube. You spend a little bit of time, you figure out how you're going to pose them. You put them on the fucking shelf and you leave them. Again, I'm not saying you can't take them off the shelf. You can't repose them. Of course you can. But you don't want to keep reposing them a fucking 100 times because you're going to wear out the joints. The bands on them, the straps, the glue that they use to do the Velcro is going to come off. It's not an opinion. It's not a maybe. It's a fucking guaranteed fact that that's going to happen to these figures if you keep fucking with them. So now you have a Darth Vader that you have to take off half his fucking clothes to flip the switch on? I'm sorry, but you're not going to do that. You're not. Yeah, spend the time, pose them, put them how you want them, get them all set up on your shelf, and then go, oh, I think I want to turn them on now. Okay, let me take them fucking down out of the pose I just spent 15 minutes putting them in. Let me take off half his fucking clothes to fucking switch them on so I can have them on for 15 minutes. And then if I want to do it again, well, I'll take him down again and take off his clothes. And if I want to do it again, and so on and so forth. You're not going to fucking do it. You're going to wear out his outfit. You're going to break the belt. It's not if, it's when. Now, of course, I might get some haters to go, well, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, fucking do it 100 times and tell me something didn't fucking stretch out on your figure. Bullshit. Where that switch is, it's wrong. It's not inconvenient. It's not just put in a bad place. It's fucking wrong. And nobody says shit about it.
Things you will see. Other places. The future. The past.
It's just so frustrating to see stuff that comes out and people don't call it for what it is. Again, does the figure look nice? Yeah, fuck yeah, it does. I think it's the best Darth Vader that's out to date. But the switch is wrong. Everybody should just send them back. Say, you know what? We're sending them all back. Fix the shit and give it back to us. I'm sending my back. I gotta use this fucking Medicom Darth Vader up here. He doesn't look bad. But the Hot Toys one looks better. But I'm not gonna pay $300 fucking dollars for something. And the reason why it was more is so it had that feature that you can't use. Inconvenient. Frustrating. Okay, it's frustrating. It's frustrating that they didn't put it in the right spot, right? It's frustrating that they fucked it up. Is that what you're saying? It's frustrating because of that? This is fucking wrong. Those fucking FX lightsabers are fucking wrong for not staying on. Yoda, I love you, man. I love you, man. But it's wrong that you weren't able to be put up on a shelf and do what you're doing now. It's just wrong. Other things are just wrong about Star Wars and the shit that they make. So that's my rant. I mean, if you haven't bought them, I wouldn't buy them. But if you're wanting just a good Darth Vader figure and you're never going to want to light them up, if you're just like, you know what, fuck it, I just want the figure, you want to pay the extra money for a feature that you can't use, then get it. I'm still almost tempted to get one just because he looks so fucking good. But I can't now because I just can't get over the fact of where they put the switch. Because it's fucking wrong.
More, yes.
And I feel that if I kept it, I would be supporting that kind of bullshit. So I'll just wait till either another Darth Vader comes out or do something else or just... Holy shit, he makes a lot of noise. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Anyway, there's my rant. I figure somebody had to say it. Apologize for all the bad language. But gee whiz. Come on already. And I'm watching the reviews and, you know, again, people will say, yeah, the batteries are hard to get in and it's an inconvenient place, but, you know, whatever, I want to be a little bitch and put up with it. Fuck that, I'm sitting on my back. Not to mention the fact, you know, in my other video, one leg was shorter than the other. What the fuck is that about? Well, that was just bad luck. I'm not really worried too much about that. Shit like that happens. But that button... Well, actually, you know what? That button happens because the FX lightsabers are a good example of that. A rushing shit to production without really taking thought of the consumer whatsoever. Okay, I've ranted enough. Feel free to subscribe. I do got some more shelves coming in. Getting the Sand Trooper from Hot Toys. Again, I'm not banning Hot Toys. I'm just calling bullshit when I see it. So I got Sand Trooper, the C-3POs coming in a couple weeks as well. So we're going to be adding some stuff to the wall. More stuff. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day.